not sure why everyone's panicking about picking a major. I've known my favorite field of study since I was 4 years old, and that's mortuary science, obviously. Oh crap, the paperwork to declare a major is due today? I'm just gonna have to tell them the truth. That my dog ate it. My home dog Timmy, that is, haha. Yeah, that party last night got really weird. Thanks for meeting with me, Dean Higgins. I know you're a busy guy and you don't normally meet with students, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Which major will put me in the best position to take over your job? Because I am not happy with the way things are being run around here. I really need an extension with the deadline to pick a major because I need to find something perfect, something that fits me like a fine cashmere sweater. I wanna walk away from my college experience thinking, did I pick my major? Or did my major pick me? So my mom wants me to go into nursing because she loves to see young men defy gender stereotypes. But my dad wants me to go into drama because he's a failed actor. And then my brother, well, what do you want to study? Well, I'm glad you asked me that because I was about to ask you what you think I should study. If I play my cards right, I can pull off the rare triple major. So many people have told me it's impossible that I kind of have to do it at this point. Just put me down for whatever major, I don't care. I'm here for the college experience, okay? The parties, the football games, playing frisbee out on the quad with my boys. This whole education thing, it's really an afterthought. Economics is a field that will always be around, so I think it's a safe bet. At the same time, I realize we live in an ever-shifting global landscape, so maybe I should diversify my resume with a double major. Let's do economics and applied economics. Well, since you all don't offer a baseball studies major for some ungodly reason, I guess I'll have to go with woodworking. Be advised, it's a lot of independent study with no interaction with other people. Sign me up now. If I hit philosophy in the mornings and physics in the afternoons, then that leaves the evenings free for some casual and carefree chemical engineering. I'd like to thank the student council for convening on such short notice. Now, some people might say that it's a terrible idea to pick a major by committee. And to that I say, what committee told you that? Seriously, I need to know. Give me names. I'm just calling to make sure that my roommate Timmy stopped by to finish up the paperwork for my major. Oh, he didn't. Well, looks like Timmy's gonna be majoring in a world of pain. I just found out you can design your own major. Now I just need to find an academically respectable way to fuse my passion for unstructured time with my relentless love for internet culture. I won't let my dreams just be memes. Look, I know you guys don't normally let students graduate with a degree in undeclared, but hear me out. Okay, go on. Sorry, I didn't expect to make it this far in the conversation, so I don't really have anything else to say. I figured you'd just say no and I'd start crying. I still might start crying. It's an app that uses your Twitter history to generate a word cloud, which is then compared to word clouds from every area of study, and then it spits out a compatibility quotient. It's like Tinder for your college major. And it says I should do something called bird studies, and I think I accidentally just swiped right. I somehow misread the college brochure when I was applying. It turns out that what this school has is an astronomy program. What a Leo, Virgo, cusp, Capricorn, Sun thing for me to do. My original plan was to pursue nursing, but it turns out I'm too squeamish for all that blood. So now I'm thinking something more mild and wholesome, like history. Why are you looking at me like that? Did something bad happen in history? Who knows, I might even be able to squeeze in a music minor on the weekends. Wow, how are you gonna keep up with all that homework? Homework? Is that like a requirement? On second thought, we dropping out. Hey kid, nobody likes you. That's factually inaccurate. Your mom likes me. Yeah, she volunteers in the library. Nice lady. Check out that nerd. She is so ugly. So ugly. You're right. I'm so jealous that I've been forced to develop a personality instead of peaking at the age of 15 like you girls. It's so unfair. What's it like being such a weirdo? It's pretty fun, actually. Why do you ask? I really was just making fun of you and trying to make you feel bad. Oh, well, I feel very proud of being weird. I think I would feel bad if I thought I was normal, like you. No offense. I mean, you're pretty unremarkable. You're the kind of person who I'll forget about 30 seconds after I leave school today. Hey kid, do my math homework for me, or I'll beat you up. Sure, but no one is gonna believe that you solved these math problems. Even though this is remedial math that I can do in my sleep, I'm gonna have to answer half of these wrong for anyone to ever think that you did this homework. So at that point, is it even worth it? Everyone's invited to my big party. Oh, sorry, except for you. Oh, that's okay. If you had invited me, I probably would have lied and said I had to wash my hair that night anyway, because I cannot imagine literally anything worse than spending an evening with you and your friends. Where did you get those clothes? The thrift store? Yeah, these are designer brands that I got at a fraction of the cost. I really hope you didn't pay full price for what you're wearing. My parents did. Shut up. Dude, you started a rumor that I pooped my pants at night? What are you gonna do? Cry about it? No, but I started a counter rumor that the reason you know I pooped my pants is because you're my butler and I pay you to wash my underwear. I heard you couldn't get a date to the prom because no guy wants to be with you. Okay, let's get real. The boys at this school are not ready for any of this. They cannot handle it, so it makes sense that they would set their sights a bit lower. Hi, can I sit here? Sorry, you can't sit at this table. But there's a seat open. Yeah, but not for weirdos like you. Okay, well, my tray of Chick-fil-A nuggets just got delivered, so I guess I'll share them with that table over there. Wait, bye. I missed out on the nugs. Hey, dingbat. What? Oh, sorry. Whoa. Oh my. Oh, your backpack is so full of books, it's basically a weapon. Let me help you up, I just gotta take off my backpack. Oh no. That looks like it hurt. Oh. Haha, look at this loser. He wears the same clothes every day. Wow. I didn't realize that you were so into me that you paid attention to my outfit every day. What? No, I'm not into you. With my eyes closed, I can't even remember what I saw you wearing 3 seconds ago. Because I don't care. No, I don't care either. Then why would you remember what I wear every day? Are you obsessed with me? Can you not stop thinking about me? Are you in love with me? Stop bullying me, I feel bullied. What's up, loser? Your words are hurtful to me, but I know it's because you are hurting on the inside. Is everything okay at home? Maybe your parents are arguing a lot and you're not getting the attention that you need. Do you want to talk about it? Do you need a hug? Don't make me process my own emotions. I'm gonna beat you up. I never thought that it would come to this. What are you doing? I'm singing and dancing. Why? Well, that's what people do in musicals. I saw you on the first day of school and I knew something was wrong with you, but I did not know that we would be crossing paths like this. You're a loser. Oh man, you're right. I lose brain cells every time I hear you speak. Oh, are you gonna cry? Yeah, I'm gonna cry. Cry, baby, cry. Aren't you gonna like run away in shame? No, why would I be ashamed? Cause you're crying like a baby. I cry all the time. I don't mind. Maybe you should run away though. Why is that? Are you unable to handle my displays of emotion? You could run away if you're scared though. I'm not scared. Are you sure? Cause you look kind of scared to me. Well, if it isn't the biggest dweeb at school. What? Got nothing to say? Hey, I'm talking to you. What is happening? I'm freaking out! Stop threatening me! Get me out of here! Oh, I spaced out a little bit there. Was that girl talking to me? Finally, summer vacation. I'm not stuck in this school all day anymore. I can do whatever I want. I guess I'll go watch 8 hours of YouTube. Goodbye, school. Goodbye any sense of structure that gives my life meaning. Why is everyone so sentimental about the last day of school? Half of you dingbats are gonna spend the rest of your lives in this podunk town anyway, so plenty of time to hang with the gang. I'm starting to understand why people stuff me into lockers. Quick announcement, everybody. I'm gonna be at that table for the next hour or so signing yearbooks if anyone would like a little something to remember me by. And who knows, one day that signature might be worth a lot of money. Tiffany, I'd love to get some ice cream with you to celebrate the end of the school year, but I got a full-time job starting in about 30 minutes, so I got a jet. They don't call it summer vacation for nothing. Well, after months of admiring her from afar in biology class, I finally confessed to my crush that I like her. I thought it would be the start of a summer romance to remember, but it turns out she's moving to Botswana next week. So that's cool. What I'm gonna miss the most about school is being surrounded by so many people who are just wrong about so many things. Sure, I can always get into fights with people on the internet, but it's just not the same when I can't smell the salt of their tears. It's kind of sad to be losing the mentorship that I found from my teachers. I wonder if Mr. Cunningham is one of those cool teachers who adds students on social media, or if he's one of those creepy teachers who add students on social media. Apparently, this is not my last day of class, because apparently I have to go to summer school, because apparently being smarter than all the teachers is not a valid excuse for missing 5 weeks of class. It ain't right! 89 days of summer vacation. That's 89 days in the comfort of my own home where I don't have to worry about my peers mistaking me for their math teacher. Pfft. Oops. Now I just have to worry about my dad mistaking me for his divorce lawyer. I'll be spending this summer vacation becoming a master at identifying North American bird song. I hear everyone talking about tweeting, so I figure it's time for me to see what it's all about. What do you mean that's not what it means? You know how some people do a gap year before college? Well, I'm doing a gap summer, meaning I will be working at the Gap. Your boy needs some new threads and they've got an incredible employee discount. Today, I feel like I just finished carrying the ring to Mordor. Except for Frodo, it was kind of a one and done situation, and for me, I gotta come back in the fall and do it all over again. Wow, that really destroyed any sense of accomplishment I had. I'm really gonna miss having my worth as a human being reduced to a numerical value. Maybe I can get my mom to implement a grading system for my chores. And if I can't convince her, maybe a big red F- will. Yes, I grade her parenting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Today is the last day of escuela? Dude, I am so checked out, I thought we had at least another month left. I've spent so much time being a chameleon around my peers that I've lost sight of me. But now I have time to rediscover what makes me tick. Gulp. Oh crap, is that who I am? The guy who says gulp instead of just gulping? Double gulp. Before I start my presentation, you may have noticed my mom is standing in the back of the classroom and she has got cupcakes for everyone. That's right, you get a cupcake, you get a cupcake, you get a cupcake. All right, now for my presentation, Obesity in America, To Kill a Mockingbird. This is a work of fiction and not, as you might have expected, a practical how-to manual. When I discovered this, my disappointment was immeasurable and my day was ruined. Okay, everyone, shut up! It is time for me to instill some knowledge into your empty brains. This is probably the best flippin' presentation you'll see all year, so show some respect! So in the spirit of fun, let's start off my presentation with a dance party! Yeah! Come on everyone, stand up, start dancing! And hopefully this will give me a few minutes to actually make a presentation. And now for my favorite part of this speech, where I get to give you an information dump of a bunch of statistics and data. And wow, I can tell that the pie chart of people who are totally zoned out is a perfect circle right now. I just want to clarify that I'm not reading off my slides word for word. I know all this crap inside and out. This is just how I feel most comfortable. Now, are there any questions? Okay, great, moving on. Is it too late for me to call in sick and do this tomorrow? Because somehow I lost one of my 37 note cards, and even though I've practiced this 4,000 times, I don't want to risk going off script. Take a look at this wise quote I found by Anonymous. Man, what a guy. One of my favorite philosophers of all time, to be sure. I can see you all admiring my Italian wool suit. Yes, some might say that I am overdressed for a simple presentation and that I put too much effort into my outfit. But I like to think that it will distract you all from noticing that I put no effort into the dumpster fire you're about to witness. Today I'll be talking about reverse psychology. Please don't clap. Guys, if you didn't like that, this is gonna be a rough 15 minutes. This is my presentation. It contains no fancy transitions, no clip art, no distracting sound effects. All the info has been compressed into one slide. So you all just read that quietly while I take a standing power nap. The first step in any presentation is to make sure that the computer is working. Okay, it appears to be working. Step 2, you've got to click the appropriate file icon, of course. And now after 16 attempts, I have finally opened the presentation file with the correct program. Oh darn, it looks like class is over and I'll need to present tomorrow. I know that none of you care about what I've just spent the last 10 minutes droning on about. I mean, heck, I don't care and this is my presentation. So let me make up for that with a slide about my cat Meatball. You guys are really gonna love him. I worked very hard on this PowerPoint, so I hope you all will enjoy. What is going on? No. Well, that about wraps it up. Is there anything you guys want me to clarify? There are no stupid questions. Okay, Timmy, I take it back. Put your hand down. Just put your hand down! So as you can see from this slide, corn is mostly yellow, but sometimes it's white. Oh crap, my friends are over there giggling in the corner. Are they laughing at me? Were they ever really my friends? Oh no, I got distracted. Everyone's looking at me. I've been silent for way too long. Oh no, I just made eye contact with my crush. And now I must look super embarrassed. And now everyone can tell I have a crush on her. This is the end of my life. In conclusion, I am going to be transferring to a school out of state and will never see any of you ever again. Goodbye. Okay, I'm all moved into college. I guess it's time to get out there and start having fun and meeting people. Or I could just sit in my dorm with the lights off and play video games by myself. So what are you majoring in? Philosophy. Very cool. You won't be able to get a job, but you'll understand why. Icebreakers. Mandatory group activities. Meeting a bunch of people whose names I'll never remember. College is everything I've ever dreamed of. Ooh, I think I got off on the wrong foot with my roommate. I mean, I know I shouldn't have made those gagging noises when I saw his ugly posters and his ugly bed sheets and his ugly clothes and his ugly face, but you know what? I just couldn't help it. These are the best 4 years of our lives, man. Well, the best 3.5 for me because I'm graduating early. Yeah, that's right. I gotta get a head start on paying off those student loans so I can get out of debt by the time I'm 40. Oh, you're going out? Well, that sounds like fun. I myself have got a pretty fun night lined up. Gonna be putting my due dates for the semester in the calendar. It's gonna be wild. Hey, Professor, you gave me a B+ on this assignment, and I just wanted to give you an opportunity to reconsider the grade before I head over to ratemyprofessors.com and leave a scathing review letting everyone know how much you suck at teaching. Guys, guess what? I sneaked in something that is so against the rules. It's a hot plate, so I can make nourishing homemade meals for everyone. I'm gonna have to ask you to delete that picture you took of me because I plan on running for office in 10 years or so, and I can't have pictures of me doing keg stands floating around. Wow, they've got 178 clubs and organizations here. Improv, jazz dance, student government, fraternities, Quidditch. Frankly though, I was hoping there would be more variety. Yeah, the student handbook says no power tools in the dorm. But can they realistically expect 18-year-olds who are out on their own for the first time to go a whole year without busting out a circular saw and ripping some plywood? That's ridiculous. Oh no, I just remembered I have to turn in an essay online in 10 minutes and I haven't even written it yet. Pour me another beer, dude. I'm about to write the essay of the century. It's fitting that I'm earning a Bachelor of Science degree because the thing that I have become most skilled at in all my classes is BSing. The old me is gone. Now it's time for people to notice the new me, the college me. Any second now. Yeah, I'm a 6th-year senior and I still got 9 credits to go before I can graduate, but what's the rush? I'm here for a good time. And a long time. College is so lonely. I spend all day pretending to be someone I'm not just so I can fit in. I can't wait until I graduate so I can just be myself. All right, now that I have confirmed with the professor that there is no way I can do this project alone, I guess we should get to work. We should work on the project at my house. I've got snacks, drinks, a ton of supplies, though I don't have any glitter left. Do you think we need glitter for this? It's a silly question. Of course we need glitter. I hate group projects so much that most of my energy is focused on finding ways of being so difficult to work with that the people in my group beg the teacher to be assigned to a different group until I'm left to work all by myself. Okay, now you guys know me. I am up for whatever you all want to do, but just saying, I have already picked a topic out for us and drawn up an outline of what our presentation could look like and a day-by-day timetable of how we can get it done in time. But you know, it's whatever you guys want to do. You know, I'm just throwing that out there. Listen, I'll do as much of this project as you guys want. Like, I'll do all the research, I'll write it up, I'll make a PowerPoint, I'll even buy fancy binders for us to put our papers in, as long as I don't have to talk at all when we get up in front of the class to present. Okay, sound good? Do we have a deal? If we want to ace this project, we need to put me front and centers when we give our presentation, because let's get real, I am the Beyonce of this group. I want to elevate the PowerPoint presentation to an art form. So imagine this. The PowerPoint projected on the screen at the front of the class is of a live camera pointed at the class as they watch the presentation. They will be watching themselves live. They will become the presentation. I got a great idea. Let's all be in a group chat together while we're working on this project. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so fun. I just sent you guys some emojis. Did you get them? Huh? Come on guys, let's get this group bonding going. People think because I like to talk that I must enjoy group projects. Not so. In a group, I end up being the one who has to hound everyone to get the project done on time. It's exhausting getting everyone else to do all the work. Please let me approve of any changes before we submit the final project. This is not about me not trusting you. This is about me not trusting anyone except myself. I'm not appointing myself the boss of this project. No. I'm just saying, if I was your boss, I'd have fired all your sorry butts by now. You want me to help you finish your part of the project? Dude, this is coming down to the wire. It's due at 11:59. It is 11:54 right now. I am literally in my pajamas. Okay, fine, I'll help you out. Give me 1 second. Look, dog, trust me, I'll get my part of the project done on time. When is it due? Okay, cool. And what class is this? The project's due tomorrow morning, but I'm not too worried. I always do my best work under an imminent deadline, compounded by my crushing fear of disappointing others. I'm just giving you all the heads up that if you don't pull your weight in this project, I am throwing you under the bus big time. I don't care if grandma's in the hospital. You better get this crap done, okay? I saw you guys' contributions and they're great so far, but I did make a few little changes. You know, I fixed a few spelling errors, did some things with the formatting, rewrote a few paragraphs, added a few new sections, and maybe it looks nothing like what you all originally wrote, but your contributions were very important. Guys, this school year is gonna be on fleek. What do you mean you don't say that anymore? Do you guys at least still dab? No? All right, everyone, get out your notebooks. We gotta jump right into the material. Taking attendance took way too long. We are only 10 minutes into the school year and we're already behind. I don't believe in quizzes. I call them celebrations of learning. So expect a surprise celebration of learning next week. Yay! It's like a party, but it's graded. You and Tyler are still together. Girl, I warned you about him last year. I told you then. I told you that boy is a dog. Your homework is to go outside. Judging by your pale skin and glassy eyes, you all need some time away from the TikToks and the video games, okay? So get some fresh air, please. Pop quiz time! Let's see who really did the summer reading. I've been waiting all summer for this. Excuse me, can everyone please quiet down? Please, we need to get class started. If you could just hush, you know, just bring the noise down. I said, Be quiet! Thanks, guys. What's in my mug? Tears of former students. Got any other questions, champ? Are you using your phone in my class? No. Okay, then why are you looking down at your lap and smiling, huh? Is there something funny down there? Maybe something you want to share with the rest of the class? Jackson with 2 X's? All right, for our first art project, we're gonna learn how to paint a happy little tree. And remember, there are no mistakes in this class, just happy accidents. I can't believe you are complaining about me making the seating chart based on zodiac signs. Gosh, Mackenzie, you are being such an Aries right now. Okay, let's get this lab safety stuff out of the way so we can go ahead and start blowing crap up. As your teacher, it's my job to expand your minds. But not like in a drug way though. That sounded weird. Sorry, let's just start over. I am so nervous. I'm sure other teachers have told you there's no such thing as a stupid question. However, they were just being nice, so please, think it through before you raise your hand. I want you all to feel welcome in my classroom, so the door is always open, except when it's not. And at those times, I'm probably dealing with my own crises. This is study hall, so ideally you should be working on work, but if you'd rather just listen to music or put your head down on the desk or stare out the window and dream of a better life, that's fine with me. If it wouldn't get me fired, I'd do the same thing. Dude, I totally forgot to do my homework. Editing Wikipedia again, huh? Yes, and now everyone thinks that George Washington died by tripping and falling headfirst into a toilet. Wait, he didn't do that? All right, now I gotta finish the HW in the 3 minutes before class starts. This happens to you literally every other day. Are you allergic to learning from the past? Seriously, maybe you should seek out some external accountability and get a tutor. Like a normal person. Look, can one of you just help me with the homework? Like maybe whisper sweet multiple choice answers in my ear? I'd help you out, but it would be robbing you of the chance to master the material for yourself. And I would help you, except that I'm still bitter over the time that you told my crush that I liked her. Look, when I publicly rejected you and told you I wouldn't date you if you were the last nerd on Earth, it wasn't personal. People just have preferences. And my preference is we'd never talk about that again. Oh, guys, look, class is about to start. Fingers crossed for a pop quiz. Okay, just need to wrap up this extra credit with the outdated Harambe meme reference, and I'm done. Man, that was a close one. I'm so glad I'm smart enough to never really have to change my unhealthy habits. So that's our refresher on the quadratic formula. Any questions? Yeah, I got a question. Why is this hyperactive kid over here always cracking his spine on the back of his chair? It really disrupts my zen-like sense of calm superiority. Dude, sorry. Not sorry. I gotta keep myself limber just in case I need to do anything like jump over a fence or run away from school security. Okay, that is just rude. He might have some kind of spinal problem that you don't even know about. And plus, that was not even a math-related question. As if my fellow mathlete here would have any questions about the quadratic formula. He could teach this class in his sleep. Offense intended, Mr. Matherson. But I bet some of you could use a refresher on what 2 + 2 is. I'm pretty sure it does make 5. I heard it in a Radiohead song once. You know, I thought it would feel better to have my point proven for me, but I just feel sad. Excuse me, can I be dismissed to go hang out with my bestie? I mean, go to the resty room. That's what the kids call restroom now. This conversation has been really fun, but one of my bros just told me that school security has discovered one of my stink bombs, so your boy's got a jet. Ugh. All right, team, I know with our powers combined, we can kill this book report on Frankenstein. Kill it with kindness, of course. Everyone always focuses on the theme of man playing God, completely overlooking the much more relatable theme of unrequited love. Yes, let's do that. I will fire up the old PowerPoint. What do you guys think? Everyone's input matters. Yeah, sure, whatever. Hey, dude, catch. Dude, did you draw a butt on the airplane? That is cool. Glad to see we're really all in this together. Just be glad you guys didn't get stuck with Timmy, okay? That kid's so dumb you can hear his brain rattling around when he walks by. Okay, rude, but like I was saying, let's not focus on the stuff that everyone else is gonna focus on, like the meaning of monstrosity. But was Frankenstein really a monster? Or did he just want to be loved? like some kind of idiot. First, Frankenstein is the scientist, not the monster, which you would know if you read the book. Secondly, wow, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. That's a very good insight. I can already tell that our report is gonna be something special. Or hear me out, we each go work on the project separately and then come together at the last second to throw together the unrelated parts, creating some kind of Frankenstein project. Okay, we are not doing that. Wah 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 wah. And that's what a trombone sounds like. Psst, Mr. Daydream Believer, I'm trying to pass you a tantalizing note. Whoa, sorry, I was lost inside a fantasy where I was not only the colors of the kaleidoscope, but also the eyeball looking into the kaleidoscope. Have you considered seeing a guidance counselor to address your abnormalities? That kid Timmy, he went to the counselor's office and now he is worse. Somehow. Like, I don't even know how that happened. Guys, focus! I can't believe I am the one saying that in this situation. Anyways, don't you guys want to know what secret revelations are contained within this note? Are these more of your song lyrics? Because I'll be honest, you are a lunatic. You need help. The most creative people in history were all lunatics. It would be unethical for us to try to change him. Can we just look at the note? I am getting bored with this conversation, which is saying a lot because it's about me. Guys, shut up. If Mr. What's-His-Name reprimands me for talking in class, I could lose my chance at being student body president. That's it, I am reassigning seats. Now, give me that note. I'm gonna read it in front of everyone since it's so important. Do you think Mr. What's-His-Name will keep trying to separate me from my friends? How does he not realize that I have nothing but homies in this classroom? I believe that's checkmate. How does a girl even decide which of these extracurricular activities to pursue? I know, right? The sheer number of options here is overwhelming. I mean, do I want to do something for my future, like SAT prep? Or do I want to do something fun, like the homework club? Who says you only have to pick one? I mean, I'm gonna do peer mentoring, followed by yoga, and then I'm hitting up that session on time management. Now, if I could only figure out how to manage to get some time for myself, Are you okay? Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of my own inner turmoil. I got a jet! Man, Tiffany just dumped me for being detached and unemotional. So I'm heading to the weight room to work through some stuff. You know, I'm benching 120 lately. Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, but it's all good. I'll be up to 130 in a week tops. Right. That's the heartbreaking part. It is. Anyway, I'm off to the art room to creatively express my frustrations with my family. Maybe if I'm lucky, today I'll learn how to draw a boundary with my mother. How does he do that? Dude, I am so pumped for marching band practice today. Likewise, watching everyone move in perfect coordination, it's like for a brief moment, we become more than human. Like a huge machine. Precisely, my friend. As for the music, well, you know how it is. So true. Finally, there's an arrangement of Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran that's actually good. That song was terrible until someone put it in 2/4 time. Yes, I got the lead in the school play. Who's the drama queen now, Mom and Dad? That's right, it's me. I have undeniable proof. I wanted that role so bad. I was born to be a star. I can't believe that the theater director cast you instead of me. Hey, there's always next year, you know. I am a senior. This was my last chance. Oh, crap. Well, at least you got the part of... Oh, double crap. I am so sorry. Oh, you're not sorry yet, but you will be. I am gonna find a way to upstage you during this show, and all the spotlight will be mine. Well, that would be a lot more threatening coming from someone else other than park bench number 2. Do you think I'm gonna have to sit on you during this play? That would be weird. Yeah, I hope not. Thanks for agreeing to this interview for the school newspaper. No problem. As class president, irritating interactions like this are one of my many duties. Now, you're on record as saying that the student body's request for Pizza Fridays is unrealistic. No, actually, I said the request was infantile. So what you're saying is you hate happiness and infants? No, what I'm saying is that we have bigger fish to fry. So what you're saying is you want to institute Fish Fry Fridays instead? No, you idiot, not literal fish. So what you're saying is, listen, do you want to take this outside of this classroom and into the debate club? Giddy up. When I have fears that I may cease to be before my pen has gleaned my teeming brain. Yo, you guys here for the poetry slam? It's not poetry slam, it's just poetry club. Cause I got this book of poetry and I am ready to slam it! I knew I should have joined Quidditch Club instead. Well, I got kicked out of programming club. How'd you manage that? Well, I made malicious software that could take down the entire school. That makes sense. Well, I've got another club you can join. What is it? Did you know this school offers 10 foreign language clubs, none of which is Wookiee? Until today, that is. What do you mean? Ah yes, Quidditch is much more my speed. Of course, now I have to walk around campus carrying a broom and wearing a cape like a doofus, but it's not like the bullying could get much worse. Yo! You're that poetry dude, right? Good seeing you again. Now, who's ready to play some cribbage? Some of my haters say I became a cheerleader because I was trying to be popular, but it's like, hello, I'm already the most popular girl in school. Being a cheerleader is just the cherry on top of the pyramid of my peers' bodies. Please, pay me no mind. I'm just the backbone of this organization, the anchor keeping the ship in place, the invisible wind at your wings. This hurts. Can you zip it? You're harshing my vibe. It's kind of hard to keep my balance with this negativity. You know, from now on, I'm just sticking with emotional support. Physical support, it's just too painful. Hey man, how are you liking this class? It's great actually. I finally cracked open the textbook last night. Chapter 1 was riveting. You do know that we're taking the final today, right? That's impossible. If this is the final, then why haven't I turned in my thesis paper? Wait, what thesis paper? Uh-oh. I'm trying hard not to beat myself up over that exam. I mean, I gave it my all. I even included some hand-drawn emojis at the end of every essay question. If that doesn't warm my professor's heart, nothing will. Okay, so I've chosen answer B for 15 questions in a row. Maybe it would be smart for me to switch it up on this next one. Or maybe that's just what the man wants me to think. Usually my talent for rote memorization is a major asset when it comes to taking my finals. But then I took Intro to Improvisational Comedy. Turns out they weren't kidding. They don't actually have any scripts. What was I thinking? Worried? I know Wikipedia inside and out. I'm not worried about some silly exam. Not only will I ace this test, I will ace this test and play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon with it. And boom goes the dynamite. I am so not ready for this test. When I'm under pressure, my brain just turns to mush. I'll be lucky if I can even spell my last name right on this test. I'm not kidding. My last name is Scandinavian or something. I can barely pronounce it correctly. Thanks a lot, Dad. Dr. Thompson, thanks again for allowing me to take a makeup test. What are the odds that I'd have to attend yet another funeral, this time for my Nana's roommate's second cousin thrice removed?
I thought you had said it was your great uncle.
Oh right, my uncle. That guy was great. I can't believe he's gone. Forget late night study sessions at the library. The key to mastering any material is a cold shower on the morning of exam day. Once you trigger your body's fight or flight response, that 3-hour exam won't stand a chance. In fact, I bet you I'll be done with it in 20 minutes tops. I hate exam day. Why should I memorize all this useless information? Why can't we study stuff with real world consequences? I mean, seriously, finance, math, engineering? How is any of that gonna help me become the #1 DJ in all of Tallahassee? Here's my exam. I took the liberty of correcting grammar and punctuation errors, as well as inaccuracies in some of the multiple choice answers, which technically made them incorrect. You're welcome. The only thing getting me through these exams are fantasies of my future successes. All morning, I've been visualizing my inevitable Nobel Peace Prize. I've even been writing out my acceptance speech. Do you think it's tacky to thank Oprah? I mean, she could be President Winfrey by that point. Or would we just call her President Oprah? A multiple choice test requires no actual knowledge of the subject matter, but only a knowledge of how multiple choice tests work. For example, the longest answer is most likely the correct one. So why study for 5 different exams when I can just learn one system to exploit for all of them? Chances are pretty good I'm gonna bomb this biology final, so I'm hoping I can get creative and turn in some poetry for extra credit. Tell me, does Dr. Thompson seem like a haiku guy to you, or maybe he'd prefer a good limerick? There once was a doctor named Thompson. Of course I'm ready for this business test. I was born ready. No, seriously, I was. I was negotiating down my daycare costs before I could walk. Can you believe that all my professors have an exam scheduled for the last possible day before we go on holiday break? What they're doing is inhumane. Seriously, it's gotta be a human rights violation, and I'm low-key tempted to pursue legal action. How dare they infringe upon our rights to go home and do nothing? You wanna copy my homework? But that's against the rules. You know what I discovered, Mr. Teacher? Even if I fail all of my classes this year, you are legally required to pass me on to the next grade. What's your move, Mr. Teacher? Sounds like checkmate to me. It's only 8 a.m. and already Sally's crying because Jimmy was a jerk to her last night, and Emma's all in a tizzy because she wasn't invited to Madison's birthday party, and Timmy is driving everyone in the group chat crazy asking to copy people's homework. As my voice gets lower, the drama gets higher. What? The teacher has blocked all gaming websites on my Chromebook? What am I supposed to do at school all day? This is literally the worst thing that has ever happened to anybody in the history of the universe. What am I listening to? Oh, you wouldn't know it. It's this really, really, really old band, really obscure, called the Beatles. They sing about drugs sometimes. Very cool. It's a simple question, Principal What's-Her-Face. Why are we forced to learn dumb crap like square dancing instead of useful stuff like how to do our taxes someday? Because I can guarantee you, one of those things I will never do ever again in my life. And the other thing I will be forced to do every year by the federal government until I die. So what are we doing here? Oh, another day where I forgot my homework, forgot my textbook, forgot to prepare for this big presentation in front of the whole dang class, forgot my frickin' lunch, forgot my pants. Oh, dude, your nose is totally bleeding. That's why you gotta learn to block the ball, okay? Now stop crying, or they're not gonna let us play dodgeball at gym anymore. Oh, you wanna hang out after school? Cool, yeah, I can do that. Let's see, I've got jazz band at 3, Future Leaders of America after that, and then soccer practice after that. So you know what? Just send me your calendar and I'll see if I can squeeze you in at some point. Mr. What's-His-Name, you forgot to collect the homework. What? Don't you guys want him to collect your homework? I mean, we all did our homework. Right, guys? I know I'm only in middle school, but I've already evolved so much. Like, I used to want to be a Fortnite gamer on YouTube when I grow up, but now I realize, like, that's just so silly, man. So now I want to be a TikTok celebrity instead. Hey teacher, can we go outside for class? And then like maybe never come back inside? I can't believe that Mr. What's-His-Name gave me an 88 on this paper. I never get less than a 90. What a joke of a teacher. Looks like it's time for me to reach out to the Board of Education and convince them to fire his sorry butt. I think I'm in love. Today I met eyes with this girl across the cafeteria and I felt Cupid's arrow immediately. Which is really strange considering this time last year I hated her guts and wanted nothing to do with her. I am so confused. Listen up, donkeys. I cannot stand to spend one more day in this class surrounded by the stank of all y'all's BO. Our bodies are rapidly changing, and so I'm gonna need all of you to rapidly get down to the drugstore and rapidly purchase some deodorant. No, I don't think I'm too young to be this cynical. I've been around for 13 years, okay? I've seen enough to know what's up. Let the record show that I am here under protest, finding the curriculum weak, the teachers lazy, and the female portion of the student body to be, on average, 5s out of 10. And that's being generous. Ah, English class, the period where I can zone out, draw some D&D maps, and still somehow pass by reading Cliff Notes. Man, I hate it that they make us do 25 hours of community service in order to graduate. Said no one ever. Guys, I am telling you, wearing your shirt backwards is gonna be really big this year. I see it all over Insta, all over Snapchat. My grandma even saw it on Facebook. I hope over the summer you have performed a major overhaul of your pedagogical methods, teacher. And I use the term loosely. What do you mean I can't set up a table out in front of the school with a big banner that says Dr. Jamerson is a terrible principal, change my mind? Hey kid, if you need some help with writing an essay this year, here's my card. $10 a page, $20 if you want more than a C+, 20% upcharge for expedited processing. Somehow, I got 3 study hall periods this semester. Oh well, looks like there'll be plenty of time for comedic mischief. Greetings, my classmates. I assume we have all matured over the summer, and this year will not pull any pranks, such as putting eggs in my briefcase. Man, I cannot wait until drama class so I can share all the traumas in my life under the pretenses of acting. You know what drives me to play hard every single day and always give 110%? It's my dream, man. My dream of going to the NFL and getting that multi-million-dollar contract and telling this school to f*** off when they come after me for a donation. Man, I cannot wait until the first band practice of the year so I can blast my trumpet aggressively and accidentally empty my spit valve onto a freshman. Wow, senior year of high school. Just 10 short years ago, all I cared about was getting some sprinkles on my ice cream and getting home in time to watch Arthur. And now look at me. 1 year closer to inevitable death. That feeling when, after the first day of literature class, you realize you understand the material more than the teacher does. She didn't even know half of the themes and motifs in Crime and Punishment. SMH. Guys, we have got to solve the bullying crisis in this school. I say we confront the bullies and hug them. Just hug the bullying right out of them. And if that doesn't work, I have some friends on the wrestling team who can choke it out of them. We all know I'm gonna be the prom king this year, right? So I gotta start watching my figure, man. I can't have any more of those unhealthy school lunches. Although I did see today they're having fish and chips, and I could use some omega-3s. Okay everybody, I'm your sub for today's class. I never thought I'd be using my master's in organic chemistry to teach the periodic table to a bunch of dead-eyed teenagers, but such is life. Here I am. Now get out your textbook. Welcome to Spanish class, apparently. I don't know any Spanish, just being real with you here, but I did have to hitchhike home once after waking up in Tijuana, so we should be good. We have come to the portion of the class where I will take roll call. This should take no more than 90 seconds. When you hear your name called, reply with present. Nothing else. No funny business. Thank you. Aaron. All right, so your teacher, Mrs. What's-Her-Name, left some worksheets for you to do, but they are quite boring. So instead, I found a really cool experiment on YouTube that we're gonna try involving hairspray and a lighter. Let's do this thing. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you usually get away with that behavior in Mrs. What's-Her-Name's class? Well, I don't care. She's not the teacher today. I am. All me, all day. All right? You got that? You want to try anything else? Is this a game with you? Let's try to get the sub fired? Huh? Is that what you're doing? I don't care. I'll take you down with me. All right, guys, let's fire up some Hamlet, because English class is lit. Haha, you know what I'm saying? Do you get the joke? Lit like literature, but it's also a cool word that the kids say. There is so much untapped potential in this room right now. Imagine what you all could accomplish if you just put your mind to it, if you set some goals, if you thought critically, if you engaged in collaborative learning, if you just put away your phones for 5 minutes. Here's our next word problem, everybody. Susie goes to the supermarket to buy bananas. There are 6 bananas in each bunch. If Susie eats 32 bananas a day, I'm sorry, why is she eating 32 bananas a day? What is wrong with her? I'm sorry to hear that you got dumped right before prom. That really sucks, but look, you're gonna make it through. I believe in you, okay? You got this, all right? All right, I hope everyone else's weekend was good. Let's start by looking at the homework. Timmy, look, I appreciate your opinion that Charles Dickens is lame, A-word, garbage, trash. But look, the Western canon of literature disagrees. Who are we to say that we know better than they do? So, let's shut your mouth and read the book. Oh yeah, I can keep this up. All class period. Jimmy, are you passing notes in class? No note passing, give me that. Let's see what Jimmy had to say, huh? This sub is lame. Well, at least I don't have a donkey face, Jimmy. All right, everyone, I feel uncomfortable grading that pop quiz that you just took. Even though it's multiple choice, who am I to say what is right and what is wrong? So instead of an arbitrary numerical score, I'm gonna come around and give each of you a sticker which represents how I feel about your work. Oh, that this too sullied flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon against self-slaughter. Oh God. God, that is how I feel right now in this classroom. Timmy, let me answer you candidly. The lesson we're gonna learn today, trigonometry, is never gonna come up again in your real life, but you need to pass this class so that you can eventually pass high school, so that you can go to college and take on massive amounts of debt, and then graduate from college and get a degree that is more or less worthless and that you'll never actually use again. But you need that degree to get a job, because you need a job to make money, because you need money to be a person and to live in today's society. So, Timmy, if you want to live, you need to learn trigonometry. Okay, so the Stamp Act was passed by British Parliament in March of 1765, and this is so boring. Please follow me. We are going to sneak outside and play some kickball. Hello everyone, so good to see you all again. Our committee has put in so much time and planning into this reunion, so please be sure to tell us constantly that you're having a great time, or we're gonna take it personally. And be sure to fill up your plates because we've got lots and lots of food. We knew Jason was coming. But seriously, Jason, it looks like you've gained about 100 pounds since high school. You might want to think about going on a diet. I always swore I would never come to one of these reunions. Oh yeah, me too, man. So why did you? Well, I'm in sales now, so I thought I'd come here to network a little bit, get some business contacts. What about you? Well, I'm an actor in the theater, so I'm here for the free food. All right, well, I'm gonna go talk to someone else. Good idea. I have been very curious to see what our peers are doing with their lives. What line of work are they in? Are they successful? How do I compare? Am I living up to my most likely to succeed senior superlative? Me too, except I kind of just want to make fun of people for making dumb decisions over the last 10 years, once again proving that I deserve the most opinionated senior superlative. Oh my gosh, girl, you have really had a glow up since high school. Really? Yes, you used to be such a nerdy girl, no fashion sense whatsoever, but you have vastly improved. I mean, I think the only difference is I don't have my glasses on right now. Honey, 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 it is more than that. Okay, yeah, it was just the glasses. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I wore this exact same shirt 10 years ago. I still crack up when I think about our senior prank. Oh, really? I mean, that is crazy coordination, getting 800 papayas and hiding them all over the school, in the desks, in the air conditioning vents, in the toilets. My favorite part was when several other responsible students and I stayed after school for hours cleaning up 800 papayas. Oh! Well, dude, I am so sorry about that. Why are you sorry? It was a lot of fun. We got to get everything nice and orderly again. I feel like this memory has somehow been ruined for me now. Oh my gosh, Madison, I didn't even realize you were at the reunion. Yeah. Oh my gosh, have you been in here the whole time? Sort of, yeah. Are you feeling all right? Was it the crab dip? No, I'm great. I'm just reminiscing. Oh, okay. I spent so many lunch periods in this bathroom avoiding our classmates. I guess just like I am now. Anyway, good seeing you. Enjoy yourself out there. Yeah, enjoy yourself in here, I guess. Thanks. I got here 30 minutes early and I've talked to almost everyone here. I am so burnt out, but I cannot leave until I have talked to all 235 people in attendance. Yeah, go for it. I actually think I'm gonna leave because I'm pretty burnt out myself. I've talked to one person. Well, dude, it was good to see you again. Yeah, we should keep in touch. Really? Yeah, you know, I'm kind of just saying it to be polite, knowing that neither one of us will ever follow up. You can cut the niceties with me. I know we're not going to see each other for another 5 to 10 years, and that's perfectly all right. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's just a thing you say. Don't. Okay, well then, I'll see you in 5 to 10 years. And he's gone already. Okay, great. Looks like I'm just gonna stand here, awkwardly, by myself. Just like I'm back in high school.
They say strangers come to town. They call